9th, 2025, the world watched in awe as one of the unexpected guests turned heads at the Russian Victory Day parade in Moscow. The streets were filled with military mighty and global tension. But then came a moment that turned everyone. Burkina Faso President Captain Ibrahim Traoré stood shoulder to shoulder with Vladimir Putin, breaking geopolitical expectation and redefining global alliance. Captain Ibrahim Traoré is no ordinary African leader. Rising to power in a military transition in 2002, he has become a symbol of anti-colonial resistance, Pan-Africanism, and rejection of Western dominance. Under his leadership, Burkina Faso has pivoted itself from relying on France and West towards embracing global partners like Russia, China, and North Korea. Why did Traoré's appearance in 2025 Victory Day Parade cause such a stir? It's simple. Russia's annual Victory Day Parade is not just a national celebration, it's a global stage of political alliance. For Traoré to attend and to be seated in an honored guest, it sends a powerful message to the world. Africa is no longer silent. The continent is rising and is choosing its friends, and they're fighting for multiplicity. The analytics saw his appearance as a symbol of rejection of Western neocolonialism. Others saw it as a growing Russian-African axle to the political stage. It's not a one-time gesture. Since 2022, Russia has been increasing its military, economic, and diplomatic footprints in Africa, from Mali to South Sudan, and now in Burkina Faso. The premier is building influence in places where West is losing trust, and Traoré is leading the change. Reports suggest that Russia advisors are active in Burkina Faso. There are whispers of weapon deals, counterterrorism cooperations, and even economic investments in gold and infrastructure development. Traoré's appearance in Moscow might be political, but it's also deeply symbolic. Many young Africans see him as a bold revolutionary who is unafraid to challenge the global norm. In their eyes, he represents a new generation of leaders who speak truth to the power and demand respect for Africa on the world stage. But there is criticism too. Some fear deep ties with authoritarian states like Russia could backfire. Others question whether Traoré can deliver on his promise of democracy, security, and economic development.
I heard that you all sleep on the streets just to protect your president. Is it true?
Okay, first of all, it's because of the love they have for the country.
Because of what?
The love.
The love for the country? Okay.
And also, imagine they're sitting here and the president just passed and see them. That's kind of motivate the president. This is why they decided to go out and to be like, oh, if something happened in the country, they have to be alerted so they can react immediately in order to protect the president.
When did this idea begin?
Okay. So he said when Ibrahim Traoré became president, they knew that the country has enemies.
Wow.
So that's why the population started thinking, what can we do to help our president to make our country develop?
Are they military men?
No,
You're civilian.
civil, yeah.
So does it mean that each and everyone in here is not being paid?
Yeah, they're not.
For the love of your country?
Yeah,
For the love of your president?
they are not paid. Some of them are traders, like sellers.
Okay.
Some of them have their own work. So in the day they work, and at night they come here.
Reacted to this news quickly. Western medias were caught unaware, and some called it a provocation, others called it a shift of global order. But one thing that is clear is that Captain Ibrahim Traoré made a bold move, and the world is watching. For Ibrahim Traoré forging new path for African independence? Or is he playing a dangerous game with global superpower? Let's talk in the comment section, because we need to have this conversation. Ibrahim Traoré, since he became to power, he has done so much things. I have watched so many videos from Burkina Faso, some saying that some bloggers are paid to publicize his work. But
we read the history books that they killed African leaders. We will not write such books anymore. We won't read such books anymore. The next set of books we read will be about how we conquered the Europeans. They came and conquered us. We will rewrite the books and we will conquer them and drive them out of our lands. So we stand here firmly with Ibrahim Traoré and all true African leaders. We don't have time for no Afrikaans leaders or no Afrikanots leaders. We don't have time for puppets and sellouts and coconuts. We're here for real African leaders. So I stand firmly for Ibrahim Traoré. And that's why I am here. From here, we'll go to the Burkina embassy to show solidarity there. We'll keep talking, we'll keep marching, we'll keep using social media. Social media is so powerful. This revolution will be televised. When they killed Sankara, there was no social media. But thanks to social media, we will keep going. So we'll keep going. Let's not give up. And I think the most important thing as well, turn to your shrines, turn to your African gods. It works. We have to use our African beliefs to fight these people. This is a spiritual battle. Last night, after we all went to our shrines and things, what happened in Ghana last night? Is that the army coming for us? It rained. It rained last night.
We need to embrace what Ibrahim Traoré is doing in Burkina Faso. Thank you for watching this video. Kindly subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends.
С праздником! С Днем Великой Победы! Ура!